The fear of not being enough doesn't shout, it whispers. It hides in comparison, in silence, in the spaces between our efforts. But your worth or my worth was never meant to be earned, it was meant to be embraced. You who is listening, don't look down on yourself because you are enough for yourself. Don't feel like some things are meant for others and for you just there to be an average. No, you can reach that highest peak of the mountain where you want to be. So you are enough and good enough for yourself. We are going to be diving into something so many of us carry quietly: the fear of not being enough. That silent fear, the one that lingers in the background when we compare ourselves, question our worth, or feel like we are falling short. Because we know at the end of the day, many things are expected from us, society expectations, and you want to please everyone just to prove yourself. No, my dear, it's not worth it because you are enough. The fear of not being enough, that fear that creeps in when the world gets quiet. A voice that whispers, maybe I'm not enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough to go for a beauty pageant because your peers are always telling you you're ugly, maybe you don't have the long hair the queens have to have, not strong enough, not bright enough to get the first grades or get a first class, not successful enough, just not enough. Always. We live in a world that constantly demands more and more. More achievements, more this, more that, more likes, more hustle, more strength. In that, it makes us feel like if you've not done all that, you are worthless. If you've not contributed anything, then you don't have any advantage to society. Or you're not contributing in any way. You are useless, in other words. Why beat yourself up? Sometimes that fear starts early, when love was conditional, when praise was earned but never given, when your best still wasn't enough for someone who should have protected you. So now you overthink every word, you shrink when it's time to shine, you overgive, you overperform, you over-apologize. Everything it is you giving and giving, but never receiving. Because you feel like at the end of the day you have to prove a point and satisfy your inner being that you're now enough. Because deep inside you are trying to outrun that inner question, am I really worth it? But here is the truth, my dear. The fear of not being enough is a lie that wears the mask of a standard. Because you and me are not here to meet everyone's expectation. Not at all. If you're not going to put in the time for me that you want me to put in for you, why should I? If you're not going to be there for me, if you're not going to want me as much as I want you, why should I? And why should you do that for that someone who doesn't deserve it? Because we are supposed to be treated equally. Sometimes we count on friendships and you feel like, okay, I'm giving it all, this is my friend, but we are disappointed. And because of some of those limitations, we get to feel like we are not enough for ourselves. We are not meant to break ourselves to fit into broken systems. Don't beat yourself up. Don't strive too much and strain too much just to reach the limit of, my peers are like this. Now I have to live by their standards of living to feel like I fit. You don't have to do that. Even in your small circle, even in how silent you are, how you're alone, you are enough for yourself. Because some of us are not that type of being with people all the time. You might find we have 1 or 2 people and we are good enough. So you are enough even with that small circle of yours. You don't have to have a big and wide circle, just to feel that you're enough or feel good about yourself. You and me are not alive just to prove ourselves every day. And you feel like you have to put in the strength even where there is no need, just to prove a point. Your worth, my worth, is not measured by our productivity. Not at all. It's not based on who stayed or who walked away out of our lives. It's not found in the validation of others, whether they approve us or they don't approve us. We still keep going. We still have ourselves, and that is enough for us. It's rooted in the fact that you and me are human, and that is already enough. Everyone who's human deserves to be treated equally. That's why most of the times, if you feel like you're in a relationship, even if it is marriage and you've already tied the knot, even if it is I don't know which kind of commitment, even when it comes to work, be in a space where you're prioritized. Be in a space where you feel worthy. What if I told you you are already the miracle you keep searching for? What if the person you are waiting to become is already living inside you? Scared, yes, but ready. So today, if you are battling the fear of not being enough, pause, breathe. Remember this. You are not created to be perfect. Not you, not me. The way you are with your imperfections is good enough for you. And that is what matters. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You are created to be real, to be growing, to be learning. And even in your mess, you are worthy of love. Don't expect less. So if you're in a position where you're loved less, you deserve better. You are not your fear. I'm not my fear. We are not our mistakes, and neither are we our failures. We are just souls in progress. And if no one has told you lately, you are enough, I want you to know that. Speak to yourself and say, I'm enough. It doesn't matter who says what, or what I hear, or what they think of me. I am enough. And most importantly, you are not alone. So if this episode spoke to you, even just a little bit, don't keep it to yourself. Please share it with someone who might need to hear these words too. Of course, subscribe so you can never miss a moment of healing, truth, and growth here. And if you are listening in, don't forget to like, comment, and hit that notification bell so it helps us reach more hearts every time we check in. You are not too much. I want you to know that. Say, I'm not too much. You are enough and always have been. Say, I am enough and always I have been. Let that always keep running into your mind every time. Uplift yourself because no one will do so better than you. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay safe, stay soft, stay soul.